So welcome to everybody on social media this morning. Welcome everybody in the room, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, StockTwits. Welcome everybody that's joining us. You know, we have over 2,000 people here that join us on a daily basis, and we couldn't do what we do without you all. So congratulations for joining us here this morning. We trade live here each and every day. Transparent trading, posting our trades, our P&L results. We go live in about 12 minutes here this morning. And if you want to come inside to the trading room here, if it's something that you've been thinking about doing, we have a 14-day free trial for you to come in here and join our room. You can do that for free. You can do that right now. Just click on the link there in the social media room that you're in, and you can come and explore what we do every day. You can trade on the same platform that I trade on, that Mayor trades on, that the rest of the analysts here trade on each and every day. We look forward to hosting you here in the room when you do make that decision. And for those of you that don't make the decision, that stay on the outside, we welcome you too. It's always good to have everybody here on social media be part of what we do on a day-to-day basis here. So again, much appreciated for you taking the time out to join us, and we look forward to having you here today. Well, what is today? And we're going to get into that right now, talk a little bit about the markets, where we've been and where we're going. And then I'll say individually, good morning to everybody here in the room. It's important to greet everybody here individually as you guys pay and take part in this room on an individual basis. But let's kind of talk a little bit about where we're at today with the markets, where we've been with the markets, and really where we're going with the markets today on a Friday, August 31st. Okay, yesterday, Dow down 138, S&P down 13, NASDAQ down 21. Globally right now, when you look at Europe this morning, Europe across the board is red. German DAX down 114, FTSE in the UK down 41, and the CAC 40 in Paris down 66 points. In fact, Paris now down 1.20% for the day. That's on the heels of an Asian market where we saw the Asian markets now down really across the board. We had the Shanghai down, or Nikkei down 4 points, Shanghai and China down 12, and the Hong Kong Hang Seng down almost 1%, 0.98%, down 276. Guess what? All 6 markets that we review are down this morning, and then we look at our pre-market futures, and guess where we're at this morning? We've actually cut it in half from where we were to where we are now. Dow futures down this morning, down 65 points. S&P futures down 6.25, and the NASDAQ futures down 11 and a quarter. That's in half of where we were just about 30 minutes ago as we started into this Friday here. Again, one more announcement, one more shameless plug. Star Trader, 9 a.m. Sunday. Mayor will be kicking that training off on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3:30. So we're looking forward to hosting you there this week starting on Sunday. Remember, Monday is a market holiday. The markets will be closed, but we will not be closed. We will be training as we usually do at 3:30 on Monday as the markets close. Where are we with oil this morning? Well, oil down just about 34 cents, down 0.48%, and gold this morning up higher. Flight to gold up $3 here this morning, or 0.25%. Okay, let's say good morning to everybody. Then we'll get into some stocks here this morning, get everybody situated, focused in on the day here as we start in on this beautiful Friday. So good morning to Don B. Good morning to you this morning. Cesario, good morning to you. Thank you for the mentoring class yesterday. Cesario, yep, thank you for being there and helping us along. Benjamin, good morning to you. Raphael, good morning. Young Shane, good morning. Hey, Taco, good morning to you. Bob Z, good morning. Mariano, good morning. Hitesh, good morning to you. Riken, good morning. Good morning, Coco. Good to see you here this morning. John, good morning to you. Good morning, Amir G. Eurus, good morning to you. Hey, Julia, good day to you. Rakesh, good morning. Let's rock and roll this morning. Davidas, good morning to you. Yes, I agree. Let's close it strong, and let's close it early this morning. Jim, good morning to you. Daryl, good morning. Adeline, good morning to you. Asef, good morning. Anthony, good morning to you. Patty G, good early morning to you. Good morning, Farah. Vesvlog, good morning to you. Dobro Utro, good to see you here this morning. Clifton, thank you for the Star Trader again this Sunday at 9 a.m. Aloha, Zam. Good day to you in Hawaii. Christoph, good morning. Yes, absolutely. Molly, good morning to you. Todd, good morning. Dzień dobry, Zygmunt. Good morning to you, and happy Friday back to you, my friend. Justin, good morning and happy Friday. Clinton, good morning. Good morning, Neil. Gabor, good morning. Cervente, good morning to you. Amir, good morning. See you here. Benjamin, good morning to you. ZUO, I'll put that on the radar this morning. ZUO, we'll take a look at ZUO this morning. Looks great under 28. Yep, we'll keep that one up. Good call, Wander. Todd, good morning. IDTI, let's see what IDTI looks like this morning. Yeah, up pretty big. Yeah, looks really good this morning. Okay, perfect. We'll keep that one up as two. Jeanette, good morning to you. Victor, good morning. Good morning, Justin. Sonia, good morning. Yes, Eastern time. Good morning, Anagi. Good morning, Carlos. Angel, good morning to you. Good morning, Freddie. Alok, good morning to you. Hello, Albert. Good morning. Back to Boulder, Colorado. Trust you're doing good, Joseph. Peter, good morning to you. David, good morning. Yes, it is. Finally, college football season. Absolutely. UCF played yesterday at the University of Central Florida. Rafi, good morning. Jamie, good morning to you. Absolutely. We'll try to keep the streak alive. Shasank, good morning to you. Good morning, Jordan. Buenos dias, Jorge. Good morning to you. ¿Cómo está, amigo? David, good morning to you. Marco, good morning. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Sandra, good morning. Skylar, good morning. Back up to Wisconsin. Sanjay, good morning to you. Jim, good morning. Good afternoon, Mamet. Freddie, good morning. Mika, good morning to you. Good morning, Rusbeh. Frederick, good morning to you. Daryl, good morning, Freddie. Absolutely. Good morning, Habib. Morning, Eric. Gil Paz, guten morgen to you. Good morning. Let's have a great day and a good weekend this weekend. Errol, good morning to you. Frigo, good morning. Moritz M, good morning to you. And good morning. Okay, let's take a look at where we are and with some of these stocks this morning. Alta, big move up and a big move down. BIG, we're going to watch this stock here, certainly under 42 this morning. I'll add it. Actually could be taking under 43 this morning, but it just took a dive under there. But let's put down big under 43 this morning. This stock could see under 40 today at some point in time. Missed earnings, just a bad move for the stock. Also, I like Lululemon this morning to the upside. This is going to be a Lulu trade. You see it on the left side of the screen here, over 152.50 here this morning. So this is going to be Lulu long 152.50. The stock looks good for a breakout here and continuation of the earnings. Also, Alta, good move from yesterday, filled the entire gap. One to watch, not going to make a call on it here this morning. And then NTNK on the short side here under 57.50. This is NTNX, actually, sorry, NTNX under 57.50. Couple of the stocks that you guys had looked at this morning, ZUO. ZUO looks good under 28 this morning. I'll post that. It's going to be a ZUO trade, short under $28. I'll pull that chart over here into the fray here so we can all watch it. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just put it above my trades right here. Let me put it where Coke was. ZUO looking good this morning for a possible short, and that'll be under $28. Okay, who do we have with us here this morning? We've got Michael Arevi, my trading partner in the afternoon session. You're going to hear from Michael today at the lunch hour. Clifton, our TradeNet support manager. Listen, if you're new to the room, if you've got a question that you need answered, click on Clifton's name, leave him the message, and he will get right back to you as soon as possible. Amir Barak, you heard from Amir yesterday on Thursdays. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Amir takes over the room for the half hour there between 11:30 and noon. Gabriel, our platform support manager, is with us this morning. And Tomas and Gil handle our Deutsche chat room. Listen, if you want to communicate in German, the Deutsche chat room is here. It's right next to the general chat room, and they translate each and every day. Also, Gil and Tomas have their own trades, and Gil has posted his here this morning to follow along. So we sure do appreciate both of you joining us here this morning. Guten Morgen to both of you, and great for you to be with us. In the main room today, we'll feature myself and Mayor. Mayor will be with us here very shortly. Mayor will be trading the morning session today, and then as Mayor drops off, I will come in and take you guys through the rest of the day today, the rest of the morning. We'll trade together today, this morning, and then as Mayor concludes, as he's 6 hours ahead, he'll be heading out to dinner, and I'll take over for the room, and we'll have a great day. Okay, so I'm looking forward to trading today. Let's make it a great day. Hopefully we get out of the box very quickly here this morning and be able to trade and make some money here first thing this morning and not have to struggle for the remainder of the day. So let's stay focused. Let's stay on our feet here. Be agile, keep the powder dry, and when you see that great trade, let's go for it this morning. So I'm looking forward to trading. We get started in just about a minute here this morning. And again, I can't stress enough, Star Trader this Sunday starting at 9 a.m. You're not going to want to miss that. There he is, and I see something different today. I see a headset on his head this morning, so watch out. It is Friday. Good afternoon, my friend. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. How are you all?
We're doing really good after yesterday's banner day here in the room. Lots of profits yesterday, so we're excited.
Oh, it was an amazing day. I'm having such a fantastic week. Unlike last week. You know, last week I struggled to stay green. Did finish the week in green territory last week, but this week is just absolutely amazing so far.
Mayor, here come the charts for
Take
you.
over the charts. Yeah.
Okay. Go. Hey, traders, we've got about 15 seconds coming up on it right now. 15 seconds to go. Let's have a great trading day today. It is Friday.
Yeah, let's be careful on Friday, traders. It's usually a little bit harder to trade on Fridays. And here we go. Good luck, traders.
There you go. Let's have a great day.
Now, as you can see here, Big is one of my candidates. Stocks down 12%. AMBA here on the right side down 13%. Also watching ATVI down 3%. And TNX down 6%, and more and more and more. We've got plenty of movers to work with, and that is great. But as usual, I'm looking for stocks that I'm intending to short, which is all of the one I just mentioned. Oh, I did not post my pick. Sorry, it's on my screen, and I did not click the button. Here it is. Sorry. Oh, there.
Yep, there you go. Okay, Lulu off to the races here. BIG straight down. I'd like to see a bounce there before we take this.
Yeah, Lulu should be very interesting for the long side. Guys, let's get some Lulu over one. I want to say 155. I was thinking about small size over 155. Actually, we can buy now. I'm buying some Lulu here, very, very small size, just fun size, over 155. Sorry, I didn't have time to talk or to post it. It's very, very early. It's very, very dangerous. Just make sure you're taking this with a very, very small size. If you do, I got it at 19, and it's, wow, $1. I'm selling now.
Very nice.
I did not manage to sell. I did not manage to sell, Scott.
Boy, Big. I wish Big would pop up a little bit now. Nothing but straight down.
I did not sell, Lulu. Did not sell. Watch AMBA. AMBA could be shorted under 34.75. I had $1 in Lulu and I did not manage to sell. And ATVI. Come on, Lulu. One more push. I'm getting ready to sell some Lulu. I'm selling now. Not quite what I expected. I mean, I just wasn't fast enough. I mean, I should have got much better. I took a very, I don't know, 30-something cents in Lulu. Just want to make sure I'm on the green side there at the first few minutes. Everything's so dangerous in the first few minutes. I just need to know that it doesn't bounce now. And if it does, just like now, I'm on green side. AMBA. AMBA. Watch it.
Watching AMBA here. Yeah.
Can't. Where did I post it? 75, I think. I think it's actually triggered. I'm going to short it if it moves under 80. I did not. I missed it. I'm watching Big 2 and ATVI. Now I'm about to short AMBA under 34.80 now. Recently I posted it now. Oh, whoa. That is a little bit lower than I expected. But I'm short. I'm short AMBA. The low is 33. It needs to come down under the lows and more. It's a good thing I took this little partial. Watch big if it comes down under 41.70. Big. Come on, AMBA.
I will be shorting BIG here.
Remaining quantity in Lulu will be stopped under 153. 153, seriously? Yeah, 153. $52.99. I'm going to use a hard stop now. I can't watch it all the time. It's moving up, so is ATVI. Am I missing anything else? EA, guys, watch EA. Should be interesting. EA. I'm gonna short EA under 115. Watch EA under 115. Stop is going to be approximately 30 cents. EA, if it triggers. I like the fact that big is moving up. And so is ATVI. MBA is holding, which is good. That looks more like a bear flag now. Could actually add if it comes down under 55, 44, 55. EA is getting close. I'm about to short EA. Try to short it at 15 if I can. Watching the buyers, watching the buyers, watching the buyers. Number comes down, like almost now. I may short it 15. I may short it 15. Look at the number of buyers. Now, I'm short, EA. At 15, number of buyers declined. And it came down. It was very, very clear. Very clear. Let's see it all. If you watch the level 2, the loss is just 2 cents now down and oh, nice move. I was risking approximately 30 cents, trying to get another 10 cents here. Whoa!
Wow.
EA! Oh, Uchi mama. Getting ready for a partial at any pullback? Over 30 now.
Wow. That was nice. So good.
I love it when it happens.
Yeah. Awesome.
I don't know if I'm going to finish my day up or down, traders. I don't care. I just enjoyed it. I'm not enjoying AMBA.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm also looking at BIG traders. I'm going to take this big under 43 now. BIG short under 43. Okay. Wonder why Alta is up so big here. Alta, Lulu up big. Okay, here comes the BIG.
I'm going to join you on big. I think it's a bit, I mean, it's quite challenging to short it at 43 because it still is uptrending, but stock's down 9%. It should come down. Question is where. Now watch ATVI under 71. $88. In case it comes down, of course. Now we should have a stop in AMBA somewhere. It's going to be 35. 25. AMBA. And EA came all the way up. This is crazy. This is crazy. What's the story of EA? And I'm still holding some shares. Getting ready to stop AMBA if it moves to 35.25. Big holding, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. I see it, and moving higher.
Now I'm looking at Baba. Which I would like to short
today, ULTA.
the 175. Posting Baba under 175. EA will be stopped over 115.20. I'm not taking any risk there anymore. I will stop AMBA at 35.25. Come on, AMBA should come down. Stocks down 12%. It should give up. It should give up. You know, I may be thrown out of this trade if it moves to 35.25, but I'm going to find another entry there today, I think, in AMBA. It's close to my stop.
Somebody was asking about Alta, big runaway flyer here, and when it does pull back, it's going to pull back hard. So make sure if you are long this stock, just be careful. Just be careful. Make sure you're taking your profits.
AMBA is going to come down today. The question is just when. And it's too dangerous to let it go up. You just never sure, and it could go up dramatically. So I'll be out at 35.25, but I'll look for another shorting opportunity. Now I'm out. You just don't know how far it could go. ATVI under 72 now will be shorted. And I'm watching Baba. And I'm hoping that EA will come back to its senses. Stop is going to be now 115.18. I'm use hard stop now because I can't watch that all the time. 115.18. Stop in EA implemented. Watch ATVI if it comes down under 72, it's close. And I'm still waiting for the failure of AMBA because I think it's going to fail. ATVI, stop maybe 35 cents. I'm watching Baba too.
Yeah, watch Alta maybe at the top now. BIG, no trade for me so far. BIG, no trade.
Watch Baba. Lulu is moving to a new high. We still have 100 shares. We got 1.3 points there. Huh? Lulu is rocking. EA is alive. ATVI may trigger soon. Love the fact that it's bounced around the 72 mark. Look at the momentum in CM. Oh, I like this one. Guys, CM. Under the volume there? Yeah. Under $10. Still thinking about this one. A little bit concerned about the volume. It's a bit spready too. But I like the trend. Okay, watch Baba. Baba's getting close. No, I think we stay away. And ATVI, very close to the 72 mark. Who's going to trigger first? Who's going to trigger first?
Watching, waiting, watching.
I'm shorting Baba here. Short Baba.
I'm also short BABA.
And watching ATVI in case it comes down under 72. Volume's growing in ATVI, it's a good sign. The only way you can see that is if you're watching the time and sale. Otherwise, you can't see the volume growing. Whoa. What is this Baba spike?
Come on, Baba.
Never let a spike take you out. Baba's stop is going to be over 175.50 cent over. I'm thinking if AMBA will come down under 35.40, I may short it. Okay, anything else you guys are? Yeah, I'm out of AMBA short here, but I'm planning my new one. Because this stock is bound to fail today. It's down almost 11%. It's just a matter of time until it's going to come down. Question, of course, is the timing. You never know. It held me and moved to a new high.
Yeah.
No, I definitely may be wrong. Also watching big. I think I should concentrate on big. Big's also down 8% and sometimes should fail to 43.70 could be the point. I'm going to post big. For short, under 43.70. Come on, Baba, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to stop it over 50. Oh, it's close. I'm out of Baba. I have a loser.
Just holding Bubba here for a minute more. I will be out of it as well.
Watching big. And ATVI seems to be coming back to the 72 mark. Watch it. It's much more interesting now because it failed to move higher. Failed to move higher, therefore this could be it. This ATVI coming back to the 72. I'm talking about this failure over here. Lulu new highs. Only 100 shares left. Over 2 points in Lulu. It's moving up. We're very close to close the gap. ATVI is very, very close to the 72 mark. This time I would like to short it at 72 because it's the second time it's coming down. Therefore, very, very, very likely to come down under 72. Earlier it bounced exactly at 72. That was the whole number bounce. And as usual, we found a lot of buyers at the whole number. But the number declines. It comes back to 72. Therefore, the second time, it's very, very likely to go through. Therefore, if it's going to touch the 72, I think I'm going to bet on that and watch big. Big seems to be failing too. Both of them are down. ATVI is down almost 3%. Big's down 8%. Therefore, big is a better candidate. But the technical formation ATVI seems to be a little bit better. I'm shorting now. I'm short ATVI, expecting it's going to come down on the 72, and I was right. Watch big. You don't want to do it the first time it touches the whole number, because whole numbers are a support area. But when it comes down to the second time, you can definitely do that. Okay, my new entry in big is going to be under 70 now. Actually, it came down under 72. So I'm short big, and I'm short ATVI.
I'm also short BIG.
Market was very close to closing the gap and bounced. So we're still slightly red. Big's doing good. Big stop was approximately 44.30. So I was ready to risk approximately 60 cents. Therefore, I need to see it close to
Big red at the VWAP line. Come on.
This may be a journey. You have to wait. And I am continuing to watch AMBA, which should fail sometime today. Possibly under 35.50. I don't know. I'll watch. Okay. What are you guys watching? ANSY? INSY. Very nice continuation. I don't usually trade the $9 stock, although this one was bigger recently. It's okay. It's a good continuation. SQ. I don't see anything in SQ. No, SQ moved up very strong, came down very strong, now moving up rather strong. I don't see anything.
Just staying patient with the BIG trade now, coming down. Want to see it under 43.
Just posted AMBA again. This time under 35.50. ATVI is looking really good. Little bit challenging. What did Amazon do? Continues to move higher. Not really. Well, actually, yes, sorry. Missed it. Yeah, nice pull flag in Amazon. Markets moving to close the gap. We just touched the point. So at the point where the market closes the gap, that's the point where the market could come down. That is good, because I need the market to come down now. That should help my short trades. Lulu 3 points. Somewhere around here, market should come down. Oh, I'm sorry, just reverse. I'm not sure about coming down. Just, I'll do with reversing. Even a short one.
Come on, big. Need it under 43 here. It's about 40 cents to go to hit it.
Target is slightly over 43. It looks well. Need another 20 cents. 10. Another 10 cents. Actually a bit more. Again, watching the market, that should be the point of the pullback. NT and X, I'll take a look. You are right. It looks like it should come down from here, but I would be very suspicious about that. See, it just came down and touched the view up now. I, I think it's moving down, but I'm not absolutely sure about that. Well, I'm never sure, but I don't know. This first move up was a little bit too much. Here comes ATVI. Good.
Watch big continuing down. BIG.
It's approximately at my target. ATVI was risking 30 cents. I got them now. Try and let it move a little bit lower if I can. ATVI. Touched my target is usually not enough. I'm looking for a little bit more than that. At least I want to see it coming to the point where I start trailing it lower, and that's another 5 cents or so down. Somewhere near the 60s. Come on there. No. Okay, at that point I can say that if it moves over, well, I want to say if it moves over 72, but okay. If it moves over 72, I'm gonna get my partial. Good. That's what I was looking to see. Good. Some continuation, good. Now it moves over 67, I'm gonna have my partial. Look, at 68, my partial in ATVI. As planned, plus 2 cents. I could put my stop now at 72.11. Last remaining shares. It's looking really good. And it continues. Okay, what do you guys want me to take a look at TLRY? Wow, what a breakout day. Obviously, too late to touch it. I mean, the entry was here at 60.60. This is a 4-point move now. Crazy. Very nice. What's the story with AMBA? Stock was down 12%, now it's down only 7. Haven't given up yet on AMBA. But really, I'm just waiting for my last trade here, which is big. Big should be it's the only one I did not get partial. It's market is at the highs. Big is looking better.
BIG just sitting here now at 43.30, 43.40, waiting for the drop.
I'm seeing more sellers now, Scott, at big.
Yep.
If you watch the level 2, well, not anymore. I've seen them. They were there.
Traders, I'll be right back. Just give me one moment.
I'm reducing my size now in big traders. I just reduced half size in big at a profit. At a profit, 20 something cents. I don't know how much I made, but I reduced my size. It's taking it too long. It's moving sideways, and it could make any decision. Now stock's down 9%, therefore it's very likely for it to come down. But it's becoming like a black or red guess now. Will it come down or move up? More likely to come down, but that's the only thing I can say about it. Therefore, I need to reduce my size at small profits. What's going on with the EA? Still short EA. It's trending lower, but I don't see where you could add. I mean, the technical formation under the lows is nice, but not more than that. Talk about surviving a pullback, traders. You see, that's the first trade we took here, went short, and that was an amazing trade. Great way to start my morning with. And then I was left with 400 shares, and look at this move here. And I never dream of moving out of a trade when I see something like that. That's a shakeout that is really meant to take you out. I don't know what and how it came and what was the reason it happened, but whatever it is, you never move out on spikes. And look at these spikes over here. These are 1 minute candles, and it spiked up like crazy, moved over the highs, and then you wait. You wait for a technical stop, and it came all the way down. Came all the way down. So never move out on a spike. We said that plenty of times, and I will repeat that many more times. The reason why I will repeat that is because I know that it's very, very hard to survive something like that. Even though you know you're not supposed to be moving out, you're still kind of drawn to click the button and, move out when you see something like that. Just try and survive these pullbacks. Daily of which one? EA? Yeah. If you're talking about the daily of EA, it looks great. Usually, it crashed down yesterday. So usually the second day is a continuation day. Sometimes they will pull back on the third or the fourth day. But second day is usually a continuation. So yesterday we had a big move down, and today the momentum takes us even lower. I think I'm seeing something in big now, but it found some support here, see? So it needs to come down under 20, 43.20, something like here. That would be the big move if it moves under 43.20. Still have my half size, hoping I'm going to see it moving over 20. Now, again, I see a lot of sellers, but I've seen that earlier too, and it bounced. But now it's getting closer to the 20 point, which is good, and I still see a lot of sellers. So let's hope it's finally going to make the move I was waiting for. My target, just a reminder, was a bit over 43, so somewhere between 43 and 43.10. And I'll try and let it move under 43 because that's a whole number, and if it's going to come down to 43, it could go all the way down to 42. But I'm very likely to take my partial once it hits 43 and bounces to the 43.10 because 43 is a whole number, and I want to make sure I'm on the green side. I reduced my size in half at a small profit, but that doesn't make it a green trade. Could easily turn red. Now it's getting close to my target, another 6-7 cents. Finally moved under 43.20, which is great because more sellers should come now. This was a very good support line, as you can see here. It was the VWAP. It should now get to my target. I mean, the game is not over. Even if it gets to my target, it could bounce, and then I want to wait a little bit more until it gets to 43. Just give it a chance to move under 43. So still is open. Everything's still open. Market moved up very strong. I just noticed that. And now it's bouncing. What was that? Very strange behavior in big. What does that mean? Good or bad? Good, obviously. The way it behaves. Touched my target now. Some volume came in, spiked up, and then spiked down, which should be a good sign. Should be a good sign. But I really want to make sure it's green. So I'm getting ready for a partial, just in case I'm wrong. Because the way I saw the volume, it should come down under 43. Usually when you see something like that, these spikes with a lot of volume, usually it's a good sign. So here we go. Now it's definitely at my target, getting close to the 43 mark. We'll try and let it move under 43. Concerning the volume, it looks like it's going to make it. But I want to see the volume remains high. So far, I think it's okay. It's going to make it, I think, but it's going to bounce. Okay, now, I'm taking my partial now. Guys, came all the way down to 43. I think it's going to make it, but I just need to know it's reached my target. So you see, I've got my risk reward in place. Everything's okay. I just need to make sure I'm on the green side. Okay. I think it's safe to say we're doing good today too. Here's how my account looks like so far. I lost $2,600 in AMBA, gained $1,000 in ATVI, lost $1,100 in BABA, $1,500 gained in big, $2,800. My first trade here was amazing. And very small size, as I mentioned earlier, in Lulu, it's still going. Last 100 shares, almost 2 points now. And I'm still holding Tesla from a few days ago, still having a nice ride, over $3,000, but that's not the job of today. So right now, as you can see, I'm up $5,200, but three out of that is 3,200 is Tesla. That means I gained today approximately $2,000, which is good. I'm happy. For Friday, it's great. How are you guys doing today? If you'd like to share, I would love to know. Green, Red, how much? Up $1,400 Star Trader, good job. Up 50, up 200, 550, green, red, 6 in green, 600, 65, 200, YouTube Traders 2 down 600, red 3 grand. Oh, sorry for that, Steve. James also red. Chase is up $1,000. Or it's up 995. 5K up, Joseph. Good job. Super red, Mike. We've got YouTube Traders up $95. Iran. And 104. Up $800, Luis. Down $47, up $38. Felix up $1,200. Good job. James up 200. Nice. 70, 200, 690 met. $89, 150 on ATVI. Up 3K, Robert. Good job. Benjamin is up almost $2 grand. You needed the $1 more. Yeah. And the market's moving up. And we're having fun. So let's have some music.
I just got paid. I'm out here flexing with a bankroll. I'm out here doing what you can't do. I just got paid. That fast money, I be on it, cause you know I'm flexing on the record post, cause I just got self-made, self-paid, young nigga rockin' roll, feeling like Ric Flair, cause I just got paid.
EA, new low. DJ, yeah, that should be my next profession. Yes, I am still in big 200 shares short. Nothing wrong about this pullback here. I don't like it, but nothing wrong about it. Although I'll have my stop now that I see this recent high. I'm going to have my stop at 43.61. $43.61. Just 200 shares. I have a stop. EA is walking. You know, again, that's why we're traders. It came down, we shorted it, we took our partial where we should have, bounced at the whole number, which was sadly expected. Thought it's going to come down, did not. But it bounced at the whole number, took our partial very close to that because we know stocks are bouncing at whole numbers. I'm going to cover some more EA here, traders. I think we're going to have a bounce there too. EA covering another 300 shares. Got 100 left. So played it right, big. That's it. It's going to come up now. Nothing I can do about it. What's going on with Amazon? It's rocking. Yeah. Told you guys earlier this week I made a $150 purchase in Amazon. And as you can see, news finally reached the market. The daily. That's approximately when I bought it, you see, right here. 3 days ago, I think. That was it. That was the first day. news came right on that time, and then continuation. Earlier today, traders, I took a picture of my daughter and her two friends at our swimming pool, near our swimming pool. Now I'm going to show you a picture and you're going to tell me who's my daughter. Ready for this? Okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to start the poll. You know, just hold on a second, please. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm with you. So, I'm going to show you a picture and I'm going to start a poll. YouTube, you can write the answer because you don't have the poll. So is it going to be the one on the left, on the middle, or on the right? Now here's the picture. Who looks more like me? I have to show the answer.
Don't the shirts give it away?
That's why I'm showing the picture, see?
Yeah.
YouTube guys, let's see. Overwhelming 62% are pointing to the girl on the right. 63%. So are YouTube guys too. Andrew says left. Cool. So we've got like 20% saying the girl on the left, middle is 16%, and the right one gets 63%. You couldn't be more wrong. The one in the middle is mine. Well, yeah, some of you were right. The one without the TradeNet shirt. That's why it was confusing, I guess. We only found 2 TradeNet shirts, Scott.
Oh, yeah? Well, I would imagine
I
for the
should
ladies
have
it's
more.
harder to find the size. Maybe you guys got faked out. That's right. We have the shirts here. Clifton will put up the link for the shirts right now, and if you guys want to take advantage of them, they're only $20, and we ship them right from here. So if you want to have one of the shirts that the girls were wearing, we'll get that link up here in the room. You guys can take advantage of it, guys and ladies, and they're awesome.
Here's the shirt
Awesome
again.
shirts.
You can take a look at what you're buying.
There you go.
It also
Thank you,
says
Clifton.
has traded on the back.
And there's actually a bull and a bear too. So there's the TradeNet candlestick shirt that you're seeing there, and then we have the bull and the bear. So Clifton's got the links there. You can take a look at both of them.
Market still moving higher.
Now, traders, I'm just kicking back right now, just watching BIG doing nothing here and looking for another trade. Possible AOBC over the top. It's a $13 stock. If it gets really rolling here, it'd be $13.35. I'll post it. It's one that I've been watching today. It's AOBC. AOBC on the long side here. AOBC long over 13. What did I say? 34? Make sure here. High candle is 34, so 13.35 is when we're going to go long. Something to put on your radar and watch this morning. Well, not much happening now. Big starting to go sideways. Watching AOBC. I don't think Alta knows what it wants to do yet either.
And traders, just one more thing. If you're interested in more shirts, did you know we have some competition for these shirts, Scott?
I do not. Not yet.
So one of our traders, Anthony, I gave him the permission to put up the TradeNet logo on some of his shirts, which he posted in Amazon. So if you guys are interested in different type of shirts, longer sleeves, stuff like that, here it is. It has nothing to do with us. We don't make any profit on that. I mean, just to make sure you understand, it's just something for you guys to enjoy. And
Very nice. Very nice. SIG. Give you an opinion on SIG. Take Coke off of here and replace it with SIG. It looks like it's failed here under that 66 level right now and heading down lower. Looks good. You got very low volume on the stock though as well.
we came down again, but did not continue. Perez, if you don't mind sharing, how are you doing today? Green, red? Just so far we have 42% in red, 55% in green. Okay. That's true. I don't have the options for no trade. That's why I get like 56% in green and 43% in red. Okay, thank you for sharing. I'm out of big. Done with that.
Also out of big here. Kind of let it go a little bit too much here on this big spike candle higher.
Traders, I am done for the week. This is it for me. I had a really perfect, amazing week. Yesterday, just around, I think, seven something $1,000. Today, around 2,000, and the rest of the days were also almost at around 4 or 5 or 3, or I can't remember right now. But really a perfect week. I'm going to finish my day with, other than Tesla, which I'm just carrying, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 winners, 2 losers, which is my average, really. So 4 winners, 2 losers. I'm going to finish my day up $5,100, for which approximately 3,200 is Tesla, so a little bit less than $2,000 for today, which is quite good for Friday. I'm done for the day. I wish you a great weekend. I see some of you in the Star Trader course on Sunday. We do start the Star Trader course.
Remember,
so
Mayor,
those of
we
you
have
who haven't joined us yet.
Monday is a
Mhm.
market holiday also. So,
Right.
yep, we do have Star Trader on Monday at 3:30, but Monday is a market holiday. So you'll be training with us Monday afternoon, and in the States a holiday, and then we
And-
go Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as well.
And one more news. I'm out. Sorry, I forgot to mention that, Scott. I'm out with the family on holiday. Traders, I'm leaving on. When am I leaving? Wednesday or Tuesday? I can't remember. Hold on a second. We're taking a short 1 week holiday, leaving on Tuesday, the 4th, and back
Okay.
on the 11th. I do tend to trade some days. I'm not sure about that yet. And, we're still going with the Star Trader course. I'm going to do that as usual, Scott. But
Okay.
I'm going to be away for a week. If anybody happens to be near or at around or in Nice, France, so that's when I'm going to have my vacation. Anybody from Nice? Cannes? Monaco? I'm going to be there for a week.
Awesome. Awesome place to be. I have been there. All of those. Real nice area.
It's a great place. Always like to come back there. Great food. Wonderful place.
Agreed, David. Very nice. Well, enjoy it, Mir, and enjoy your weekend here, and then we will see you on Sunday for Star Trader. We'll get things kicked off at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time on Sunday. So be safe.
Yeah. Thanks, traders. Had fun today. See you next week. Bye.
Okay, traders, as Mayor transitions away and into the weekend, we will start to take over things here. I'll put up the projector. Get things going here. And talk about some trades. There we go. All right. Alta looks like it's going to be breaking out here right now. Big out of the trade. I am absolutely flat right now. I do not have a trade on, so I'm just watching and waiting to see something come back up here as we start in on the day. And I think as we start to look at that and we start to figure out kind of where we're heading here, you have to look at the overall market now. And remember, we started the day red, and red. And as we get into the 10:30 hour, a little over an hour in to the day, and we look at the overall markets right now, still red. I was just looking here at Alta and trying to figure out what was happening. 52-week high after the retailer says that the Kardashians, the Kylie Cosmetics in stores, they'll reach there by the holiday. Now, to me, you can't fight the tape, but one person, one line is not going to make the stock. Shouldn't make a stock run up. Shoot, 30 points today? So I'm looking forward to Alta coming back to reality here at some point in time. We'll see what happens, but the markets have now obviously turned around. You've got the Nasdaq up 22 points, S&P up 2, Dow up 11. So we started the day red, not big red, but red anyway, and we've managed to trade around that and move higher now. So as we start to get into the mid-morning session here, I'm looking for and the Alta earnings were not that great, so it'll be interesting to see if it still looms higher. They missed on their earnings. I was reading a little bit about that. They missed. In fact, it's right here. Shares had fallen more than 6% on Thursday afternoon following their mixed second quarter earnings report. Investors were disappointed with Alta's forecast for the third quarter, but welcomed the news of Kylie Cosmetics launch. So again, who knows? I don't think that's going to be the savior, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, you can't fight the tape here, right? All right. As we start to go here, what else am I looking at? I'm still looking at the AOBC trade here. Also, Lulu looks good at a reversal to the upside here. I'm going to try to take this over the top of the candle here, which is 156.35. I'm going to take a long here on Lulu, LU long 156.35, 156.35. I'll get the level 2 down here so we can watch it and get into it together here. Let's see, Lulu. There we go. Couple more pennies here on Lulu. Oh yeah, no, I agree, Carlos. I agree. You can't fight the tape. All I'm saying is, when you put in one famous person's makeup and the stock is supposed to soar, what, 10%? I mean, don't think so. Okay, if you're in this trade now with me here on Lulu, target is going to be 157, 157. So let's watch this together here, 157. Should start to go. Coming up about 20 cents to go now. 20 cents to go. SFIX, I'll take a look at SFIX. SIG still coming down as well. Let's take a look at SFIX. Yeah. Yeah, we missed it a couple of candles ago, maybe 40.20, 40.25, but looks good over now, 40.50. Okay, Lulu looking great. There's the exit right there. 3/4 off Lulu, 157.10. 157.10. We're going to let the rest ride here on Lulu. Perfect trade. Very nice, very quick, very neat. Yep, yep. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, Matthew. Yep. And we'll see. Make sure that you've taken a partial and letting some of the rest of it run here. I think, don't misunderstand me. I think something like Alta will probably pull down maybe to that 255 area, maybe somewhere in here at some point today. We'll see. Okay, don't need the Lulu level 2 anymore. We'll watch this thing go. It's probably going to have a little trouble at that 157.50, so we'll keep an eye on it there. Yeah, kind of failed up there, that 157.50. Cicero, you take care. Have a great weekend, my friend. Enjoyed it. I'm going to bring down the, I'm going to switch it out with NTNX. I'm going to put AOBC here. And NTNX up at my other screen. I've already posted this, I believe, 1335 entry. I'll get the level 2 down here. This is going to be AOBC. Okay. See if we can get this to go now. That'll be my next trade of the day. Okay, watch it, AOBC now. Very true, MK. Very true. Yeah, still watching and waiting here. AMBA looks like it could fill the entire gap. That would be closer entry to yesterday's close at 39.75. Watching AOBC for right now, still in the Lulu trade. Okay, here comes AOBC, nice green candle up. Lulu looking fine too, still sticking with the trade here, just half size. I'll tell you what, SIG, hate to say it, but SIG looks good for some more downside move here off this last 5-minute candle. Seesaw, take care. You have a great weekend too. He's still in the Lulu trade. I think Alta, no, you can't really short it, but maybe under 260 you could, but for right now, just let it go. All right. Well, I think AOBC just really, really slow. I mean, it's a penny spread stock. It's going to be, one of those slow and easygoing trades, but it's got to break out before I get interested in it on AOBC. Right now, we're just riding Lulu. Now is when things get a little bit slow. It is Friday. It is August. It is ahead of the weekend. So you're going to have a lot. This afternoon will be very, very slow. Very slow. Okay, watch Lulu again. I think 157.50. Make a decision on the rest of it up in here. Yeah, good question. The market is closed on Monday. We'll reopen on Tuesday. However, we do have, our class is still open on Monday. We do have Start Trader at 3:30 on Monday, even though the market's closed. Give you something to do if you're not in the States. Thoughts on AMBA? Here's the deal with AMBA. It's climbed up so, I've been watching all morning. It's climbed up so diligently here, decent volume. The question is, does it roll over and go lower? I think 38 would be a good, if we get below 38, you might give it a try for the rollover here. Good idea, though, Steve, is to watch the overall market. Watch the SPY, the SPY, and take a look at that before you kind of get involved with the trade. And the SPY looks like it's rolling over here like this. So you can see that roll over here. If it breaks that 290.30, watch out below, right? Very nice, Gabor. You take care of yourself. Have a great weekend, my friend. There goes Alta rolling back over. Now it'll be interesting to see here what this stock does this afternoon. Okay, watch AOBC for the entry here. AOBC, remember 1335. 1335 on AOBC. AOBC now looking higher. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at CGC. Let me take a look at CGC here. That SIG trade looks good to break down. Yeah, CGC had stayed to the upside with this trade. Okay, watch it here. Got about 13 cents to go now. 13 cents to go on AOBC. Market real slow right now. SPY's rolled over, touched yesterday's close at 290.30 and has bounced up higher. We'll see if that lasts. About Bubba. You know, Bubba started the day lower, right? The only time I'd get involved now, since it has punched out through yesterday's close, is if it breaks down yesterday's close at 174.60. You've got the VWAP right here on it right now. Got the VWAP here supporting it. I mean, you could take it under the VWAP, I guess, at 175, 25 break. Let's see, 175. Yeah, 25 break. That, or wait till 175, or better yet, wait till 174.60 on this trade here on Bubba. AOBC getting close here. We got about 6 cents to go here on AOBC.
Good morning, Scott, Mayor, Amir, everyone. May I get the sound test, please? Thanks, guys. Hope you're doing good this morning. The market is looking good. Again, up. Narrow ranges ahead of the long holiday, but we're looking good.
Okay, let me take a look at the NTNX short here. If you are long on the AOBC trade, AOBC, looking for at least, it's going to be slow, and we got to get through 1350. So just hang in there and watch this 1350. What we'll do is we'll bring this up. Take a look at the daily here now. Big, huge gap, right? So we're on our way. It's broken out here. This level here was, what, 1336? So these candles back in here, let's see, 1345, 1345. If we can get through 1345, this stock should start to roll. Got a lot of room to the upside here, but as you look at it closer, got to get through 1345. And if we do that, should get through 1350 and beyond. So we've got about a penny to go here. You can see a lot of selling at 1345. So we're going to find out here what this stock is made of as it starts to run up higher. If we get through, like I said, 1345, just watch out for 1350. It's going to have a tough time right here. Should get it though. We'll see. I mean, it's got good momentum up here. Very good momentum. Yeah. Yeah, the market could roll over here based on the Canada talk, Canada speak, so to speak. Well, rejected. Now that's the reason why you step back and you look at it from the daily standpoint, give you a clear indication of maybe where you're going to have a problem at, and this is very clear to me at that 45 here. So interesting to see. We'll see what happens now as this stock tries to get through that 13.
Guys, take a look at BIG. Looks very good under 43. I don't remember who I am. Thomas posted it in the room. Looks very, very good under 43. Hope it's going to work for you, Thomas. Market a bit choppy at this point.
Okay, traders, we just punched through on AOBC here. Now watch it. It'll probably pull back and then take off again here through 1350. Maybe catch some momentum here to the upside. Watch it, AOBC. I think after 1350 you should be good for another 20, 30 cents. So I'm going to say 1370 or so, 1360. Traders, I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. Michael, if you'll come in just for a minute. Okay, traders, I'm back. Nice, easy trade now on AOBC. We waited for it, and it's starting to really come now. Again, looking for about 1370 on the trade. 1370 on the trade. Okay, AOBC still looking good here. Still looking good.
Guys, keep an eye on BIG, under 43.
About 11 cents to go now on AOBC. 11 cents to go on AOBC. Target 1370 now. 1370 AOBC. Target 1370 AOBC. SPY's just gone under yesterday's close. Okay, traders, now you got to get into, where would be the stop loss here, and probably under 25, 13 and a quarter, 13 and a quarter. Also, I'm going to post this Lulu trade, 158.75 on Lulu on the long side here. This is going to be Lulu 158.75. Okay. $158.75. Yeah, Bubba. Yeah, Bubba under yesterday's close 174.60. Yes. Dennis, you take care. Have a great weekend, my friend. We'll see you on Tuesday or on Monday if you are going to be in the class in the Star Trader program. Okay, here we go. AOBC one more time. Let me see. Maybe you're right here. Was it 70? Yeah, it's 70. Okay, my bad. I'll redo that here. Lulu. Long 158.70. Sorry about that. Okay. Here's the level 2 right here. There we go. All right, let's watch this one together, traders. Okay, watch AOBC one more time here as we start to roll up the ladder here. Big. Yeah, let's see, big here. AOBC, I can take off the level 2. SPY's breaking down. Markets coming down. AOBC moving higher. Watching Lulu for the entry now. There goes AOBC. About a nickel more on AOBC. I'm going to be taking 3/4 off here. Lulu will be. I'm gonna probably do 500 on Lulu, just because of the time of the morning here. Market pulling back pretty hard now. Okay, penny to go here now on AOBC. There's my exit right there at 70. Okay, I'm out 3/4 of the trade on AOBC. We'll let the rest run here, and we'll be looking for Lulu on the long side here. Again, Lulu entry is going to be 158.70. 158.70 now. Okay, watch, here comes Lulu now. Lulu about ready to hit that 158.70. Got about 40 cents to go on it. Okay, traders, watch out. Lulu again, starting to pipe up here now a little bit. Now, let me take a look at Tesla for you here. Bubba's bounced back up. SPY does not look good right now. Overall market down. So watch, here comes Lulu. Let me see what Tesla looks like right now. TSLA. Yeah, the break of 299. Better yet, the break of, on the low side, 299. Exactly. Yep, you're right. 299 break, and it's going to have some more downside. This looks like a great trade right here. Okay, here comes, watch the Lulu trade, watch the Lulu entry. $158.70, got 20 cents to go on Lulu.
Guys, big rejected again from the 43. So it looks like the 43 is actually a very, very strong support level at this point. Maybe later on and during the day, I mean, into the close, those losers tend to lose it. Remember yesterday, what was the stock? MIK. So let's watch it. But at this point, I'm scratching this trade off. ANF is very weak today after a very weak day yesterday. I don't see anything special on it though.
You watch the Lulu entry here, traders. 8 cents to go. Got to break 70 here. 158.70 break. 10 cents to go here. Kind of rejected here at the top. Trader Star Trader begins at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. And Mayor will be taking that first class, and Danny will be taking the follow-up the second half of that. Okay, here it comes. 8 cents to go. Look at that share size selling there at 70. I'm going to come in. I'll tell you when I'm going to be getting in. Not yet, not yet. Not yet. Okay, I'm long. All right, good. Good move, good move, good move. Looking for about 40 cents on this trade. Come on, Lulu, keep going, keep going. Okay, Lulu looking great. About 10 more cents, right at that 159.10 area, 159.10. Okay, Tesla, wow. Look at that. I filled on Lulu at 158.70. 158.70. Needed over that 159 again here. Tesla, I did not get into the trade, unfortunately. No, I'm not in the Bubba trade. The only other trade I was going to get into was Tesla here, and I did not. I am in Lulu. We'll see if this thing can take off again here. It was going to be a short on Tesla under 299.
Three rules to becoming a consistently profitable day trader. Gonna break it down in this video. Three things that you might be overlooking that might seem so simple and so easy, but really they're the three things that are holding you back from becoming consistently profitable. These things might sound almost too simple and too easy. If you can do these three things, you can make money day trading. I talk about it in this video, so make sure you stay tuned. The number one thing that I changed over the last couple weeks with my day trading is my mindset. So you're gonna tell me that your mindset changed your day trading, that you changed your mindset and now you're making money? Well, that's really what it is. This is probably the biggest change that I made. In the past, what I was doing is I'd wake up, and the first thing that I was focusing on was basically negativity. A lot of times I would start reading comments on YouTube, or I would start thinking about what I did wrong the day before, or just in general, I would just think about how it was a losing battle. I would be like, well, all right, let's go day trade. Let's go try to make some money today. My mindset going into the trading day, like I said, I'd wake up already thinking to myself I was going to lose. I would already be thinking I was going to make bad trades. Now, what I do, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is the plan. What do I have going on today? What do we need to do? You know, and normally that plan is simple. It's easy. I wake up, I do my things, I go for a bike ride, maybe do some work on the computer. The market gets ready to open. I got my plan, I got my stocks all set out, and I know what I'm going to do. I know what I need to do to profit. I need to buy low, I need to sell high. It's very simple, very easy. And I know it sounds almost too simple, too easy. What I'm telling you is that your mindset will change everything. If you go into the trading day with a negative mindset, there's a very good chance that you're going to end up losing money, or you're going to end up doing bad things that you know you really shouldn't do, but you're going to do it anyway because you have that mindset, that negative mindset where you're already accepting that you're going to lose. You're already accepting you're going to make a bad trade. You're already accepting that you're going to fail. And what I did was I just stopped. I threw it all out the door. I threw it all out the door, right? I threw all that bad juju out the door. I said, I don't want no more of that. It's time to make some money. I changed my mindset from thinking about losing money to thinking about what I need to do to make money. So instead of every morning waking up thinking I'm gonna lose money today, now I wake up with the idea of like, hey, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna find the stock, I'm gonna find my entry, I'm gonna find my trade, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna make money, boom, boom, boom. And that's really the mindset that you need to have going into trading. What is the plan? What do you know? What's your experience? What do you need to do to make it happen? And that's what I'm focused on. I know I can trade, I know I can find the right stocks, I know I can find the entries. I got it all set up. I know in my head, I have the experience. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I can make money. So that's all it really comes down to, changing my mindset and just wiping it right there, waking up in the morning with the right mindset. So that's the first rule. The first rule and probably the most important rule. These next two rules are also just as important. If you don't wake up with the right mindset, you're not actually going to make any money because you're already basically surrendering. I think that's what it comes down to. Surrendering, going into battle, already planning on surrendering. No, 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 no thank you, boys. No thank you. I'm going into battle planning on winning. So the second rule, I've talked about this a million times, but it's a really important rule for any day trader out there, even experienced day traders. When it comes down to it, how do stocks move? They move in waves. I've made a video talking about how stocks move in waves. Where do I want to be buying? I want to be buying at the bottom of the wave. Where do I want to be selling? At the top of the wave. In the past, if you watch my videos, you see a lot of videos where I ended up buying at the top, selling at the bottom, and then the stock would move exactly like I'd wanted to, but I wasn't able to hold through the dip because I just bought way too high. So that's one thing I've been really focused on is, Patrick, okay, if I'm getting into this trade, where am I buying at? Where's the wave formation? Am I buying on a dip? If I'm buying at the dip, where am I going to be selling out for profit? So going into every single trade, already knowing, okay, I'm going to buy at $4.64, I'm going to sell at $5. And that's my plan. And now over time, you'll kind of figure out, you know, how these stocks are moving, where you can be buying, where you can be selling, and the overall price action. But that'll just come with time and experience. But you really need to go into the trade knowing, all right, here's my entry, here's my exit. At least I'm going to get a good entry. If it can't break to my exit, it can't get to that new high of day or something like that, I'm going to take profit. But the key here is entries are really everything. Really, entries are so important. There's so many times in the past where I'd get into a trade, I'd buy, you know, at like the break of a whole dollar, the stock would drop back down to support. I would get out for a loss, and then it would bounce right back up to where I got out at and make a move higher from there. So you really just have to keep telling yourself this stock is going to pull back. If it doesn't pull back, I'm not going to touch it. If it does pull back, I'm looking for it to pull back to a certain level and have that plan. If you can tell yourself, hey, this is where we're buying at. I don't care what happens. If this thing goes straight to the moon, I don't care. I'm buying it at this price. If it keeps going higher, I'm still going to be waiting for that next opportunity. I'm not going to be chasing. I'm not going to FOMO. I'm not going to jump into this with no real reason. I'm going to wait for a solid setup, and that's going to be one of the biggest battles you're going to battle. That's going to be the hardest thing for any new day trader, for any trader at all, is really battling FOMO. We all battle FOMO. I battle it. You've seen me, the trades and all that. But really, what it comes down to is if you're going to buy a stock, make sure you're buying it knowing, okay, I'm buying it for a reason. What's your reason for buying it? Am I buying it because it's showing the overall trend is holding? Why am I buying that? Ask yourself that question. If you can ask yourself and answer that question honestly, and you can tell yourself, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be buying this, or hey, you're right, this is the entry for me, this is my buy, this is what I need to do. So really focus on not chasing. No FOMO, no FOMO. Try it out. Really, when you see a stock, you see it setting up, tell yourself, okay, this is where I'm going to buy at. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the trade. I'm going to buy here. I'm going to sell here, and have that plan. Obviously, you're not always going to get the exact sell point that you want, but the biggest thing here is focusing on your entry, telling yourself ahead of time, what is the plan? Where are you going to take profit? Where are you going to be buying at? And having that game plan. If you have that game plan, it's going to be much easier to minimize your risk and also understand how these stocks are moving. Let's say a stock is going from $3 to $3.50, and you're like, oh, I need to buy, and it's nothing but green. I'm telling myself, I don't care. I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm waiting for support. It goes to $3.50, and then it pulls back to $3.30. Okay, there's my support bounce. We're showing support there. It's bouncing. Level 2, everything is looking good. That's my entry. That's what I'm hammering it. That's what I'm jumping in, and that's really what it comes down to. Rule number 2, simple, easy, no FOMO, no chasing. Have your entries planned out ahead of time. I guarantee if you can do this, if you can really focus on your entries, you're going to start making a lot more money. That's all it comes down to. Entries are everything. Entries are everything. The third rule, the most important rule, they're all really important, but the third rule, if you can't stay alive as a day trader, you're going to fail either way. I see a lot of people, they start day trading. You know, the first month goes by and they're like, I'm not making any money, or I'm losing money. It's not working out. If you can just stay alive, that's part of the game right there alone. So many day traders fail because they blow up their accounts and they're done. And they walk away and they don't ever come back. Or they come back with a new account and they do it again, they do it over and over, and they keep losing money. But the big thing here is to manage your risk. Understand that I need to stay alive. If I lose all my money today, how am I going to make any money tomorrow? But treat your money like little soldiers, you know, little soldiers that go to war. You got to make sure those little soldiers come home sometimes. And that's the big thing here. I think with any day trader, the longer that you can stay alive, the longer you can just keep moving forward. Even if you're not making money, let's say you're just barely breaking even. For days, for months, for years, you're just barely breaking even. That's just part of it. Remember, the market is constantly teaching us new things. Every day I learn something new. Every day I'm like, wow, that was pretty crazy. This did that, that stock did that. And that's the crazy thing about the market is even when you think you know everything, it's gonna just slap you in the face and you're gonna be like, oh, wow. So that's really the big thing to remember here is that there is no do-over, there is no reset. The market does not care how long you've been trading, how much experience, how many DVDs, how many courses you've watched. All that means nothing to the market. At the end of the day, the market is going to move and you've got to be able to move with it. But over time, the longer and longer you can stay here, the more experience you gain, the more you see how these stocks move, the easier it's going to be. But so many day traders never get to that next level because they can't stay alive or they get frustrated, they get burnt out and they quit. And that's gonna be your biggest issue. As a new day trader, a lot of people are gonna be discouraged, really hard to make money day trading. But the longer you do it, the more experience, the better. You go to work from 9 to 5 and you make money. Even if you're really bad at your job, you still get paid. But with day trading, if you're bad at your job, you're losing money. So that's one of the big issues with day traders, you know, longevity is staying alive, being able to consistently make money and just consistently see these setups and then taking those opportunities. It's a marathon, not a race. You're not gonna get rich overnight, I promise you that. I've tried, I've really tried. Obviously you don't wanna keep just losing money forever, but the big thing here is trying to manage your risk, keeping your losers small and staying alive as a day trader and becoming better over time. 3 tips, 3 rules, whatever you wanna call them, 3 things that I'm really working on right now. Obviously the first, the second, the third can apply to anybody. You can kind of figure out what you need to work on. With me, the biggest thing over the last couple months was really just working on my mindset, getting into the right mindset, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of, you know, just breathing in, breathing out. When I'm in a trade, making sure I'm breathing. If I'm in a trade, you know, looking at the setup, looking at the opportunity and being like, hey, we're trending higher. The 5-minute looks good. The 15-minute looks good. It's all looking good, Patrick. You're good here. So just keep focused on the trade. Don't worry if it dips down a little bit. Don't worry if it's bouncing off the support area. Just focus on the trade. And that's what I'm working on. I'm really just focusing on the mental, the emotional aspect of day trading right now for me. You're gonna figure out over time, you know, what you need to work on in terms of emotions or your execution or your overall just finding hot stocks and stuff like that. The cool thing about day trading really is you can do it so many different ways. There's so many different strategies and ways to make money in the market, but at the end of the day, you just gotta figure out what works best for you and then kind of overcome the battles, the hurdles, you know, the emotions. Because at the end of the day, I think a lot of traders who fail, it's not that they don't know to buy the dip or sell the rip and stuff like that. It really just comes down to the emotions of it. I think a lot of people, when they end up losing money, the first thing they try to do is make that money back. And that's probably the worst thing to do because let's say you lose $1,000 yesterday, and then tomorrow you're like, I gotta make $1,000 plus more. Well, what's the actual chance of you doing that? If you lost $1,000 yesterday, but normally you make, you know, $200, $300, is there a good chance you're gonna be able to make your money back from the day before and then add on to that? Probably not. And what's gonna happen? You're gonna add on to that loser from the day before. Whatever happened the day before in the market, if you lost money, if you made money, every day is a new day. Every day is a reset. And that's what we're working on. That's what I'm working on myself personally. The FOMO, the emotions, the mentality, a little bit of breathing, just focusing on my overall emotion of trading. And there it is. My 3 tips, my 3 rules that I'm working on right now, some serious changes that I'm making to become consistently profitable. All I want to do is make money every single day. I feel like I'm a rapper now. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. 3 rules, 3 tips. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to learn more about day trading, well, hit that subscribe button. How to turn level 2 into a ladder bracket in Dash Trader Pro. Had a lot of people asking me this question. They've been seeing my videos and they want to know, how is it that I turned my level 2 into a ladder bracket? When I'm talking about ladder bracket, I'm talking about over here on the side. You can see how this starts to look like a ladder and it's showing the orders, showing where people are placing their orders and all that. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that here in a second, so make sure you stay tuned. What's going on, guys? So one of the reasons that I've changed it up, changed my
Has a good trend to the downside. The lows are 71.70, Maybe 72, but I don't know. I mean, it's not very clear right now, Ali. Not very clear. Definitely a great trade was this one. ATVI was posted in the morning, I think, by Amir. Short here at 7 or Mayor, I don't remember. Short on ATVI, and this idea is gone. Yeah, Facebook is looking bad. Just broke 175 and a quarter. The lows are 175. Do you want to show the lows? I'm not sure, really. I'm not sure that you want to show the lows on this one. Now the market again continues lower. Definitely, I will be looking for a short play if I can find one. Okay, they have one. This one, NTNX under 58. NTNX under 58. It's now at 58.40. Well, worth watching. Let's put it this way. If anybody is still following Lulu, this trade 158.50 is the next entry point. Yeah, American Eagle is strong today. American Eagle is strong today. Should be bought on a pullback. The daily, I guess, is strong. Well, the daily is actually not very strong. Anyway, on a pullback. What is a pullback? Now it pulled back 15 cents from the highs, or 10 cents from the highs. I will wait for more. And the trend in the market is down, so just wait. IDTI was posted by Amir a long time ago. I don't see a new entry for it. It's at the highs basically, 40 to 50. If you want to add, if you're in a position and you want to add, okay, but you know, the stock is very strong today, but look at the daily, but now the market is looking to the downside, adding at the highs, I don't know, may not be the best idea. Definitely not buying the highs. Yeah, GGAL, look at the daily. This is bottom fishing on GGAL. The stock is terrible on the daily. Buyers are coming in today. I don't want to bet about Monday, but well, today it's definitely a long play, or was a long play. Very strong. Wow, this Lulu is relentless. You take your eyes out of it for a split second, it goes 50 cents or I took my eyes for a split second, guys, from this 158.50. Now it's at 158.80. That's bad. Anyway, anybody that was fast enough with Lulu at 158.50, stop loss is under 158. Target 159. 50 cents to the downside, 50 cents to the upside. And this is like a crazy mover, definitely today. Yeah, I said COTY short 12.20. I mean, it's such a slow mover, but yesterday a slow mover moved $1.50, so you never know. So there is very little risk on it. 7 cents risk under 12.20. Damon, yes. 7 cent risk. MU short, let me take a look. MU is, of course, not having a good day today. It's an inside day. It will go, I think, with the market mostly. The market is moving lower. I cannot find a short play, guys. That's what we need to go for. I don't like MU as a short play. I don't like it as a long play. Basically, I don't like it at all. At this point. Guys, if anybody sees a short candidate, that's what we should go for. Again, I mean, the market is a bit extended to the downside, but I cannot find anything. I mean, the only stock that I have on my list, AMBA is actually moved higher. NTNX also not moving lower. And ATVI already broke. And after missing the good entry here at 71.60, the next entry is 71.20. Looks kind of, a misplay to me. JNUG, I'm not sure JNUG is a stock. JNUG. Let's take a look. JNUG. That's a gold ETF. Gold ETF. I don't know. It's a very slow mover also, so I will stay away from it. The trend is definitely to the downside. I guess gold is weak today, but I don't see it being a good mover anyway. NUGT, let's take a look at NUGT. Again, a $13 stock or ETF in this case. Not amazing. Oh, I really feel upset about the Lulu trade. Anybody that was fast at this 158.50, way above the target. Well, not way, but definitely above the target, into partial area. Now it's going to move, I guess, above the highs. So that was a good entry point of this double bottom. Actually, $1, almost $1 below. Unbelievable. SQ today, Albert, look at it. It's sideways. It's not doing anything. No trend at all. It doesn't mean that it cannot, move higher. Probably it will at one point. But I don't see it, I don't see an entry point right now. Really, don't see one. Big. The problem with big is, first of all, it's a big gap downer. Big gap downer. But the intraday trend is to the upside. So we were watching for a short under 43. It's now moving higher, basically. Hold on. Usually, I don't like to buy stocks that are gapping down. However, this one is, trending higher. It's hard for me to find a good entry point for it right now. Let's take a look at Baba. 175.5. What's so big about 175.5? The daily on Baba is not good by any means. The intraday is also not amazing. I don't know. I don't know what's big about 175.5 of all numbers. The VWAP is 175.25 or was. I don't see it, as being strong or interesting right now. Yeah, PDD was very strong today. Yeah, PDD, very, very nice move. Here was a good entry point, 1910 on PDD. Pointing it right now is worthless because you should have bought it here at 19 or 1910. Now 1940, it's very extended. Watch it on a pullback. Yeah, Apple, another 1% to the upside, 1.2% to the upside. And sorry, that's Apple. And SQ is now making a move. maybe 89 on a skew, you know. It was just 2 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago at 88.50. Yeah, the market now, again, if you cannot find a move, when the market is moving lower, you're not finding a trade, you're missing the train. CMCM, let's take a look. What the hell is that? CMCM. I don't know. It's a small cap that hardly moves 20 cents. Coming off support at 10. I guess it will probably come back to the 10, but I have really nothing, no clue where it can go. I don't know. The daily is also not very clear. It's just moving sideways for almost 2 weeks now. Again, big moving. I mean, it looked to be moving higher, and it's not moving higher. This is why it's baffling to trade a stock that says one thing on the daily and another thing on the intraday. While if you have Lulu, on the other hand, it speaks the same language. This is the daily, and this is the intraday. So both the trades go together. Long on the daily, long on the intraday, long on the daily. Then you don't have to, be so sophisticated. It's clear. Too bad this 128.50. I missed it, and I hope some of you did not. Oh my God, it's like a big miss now. Watching it, it's gonna make it to the 159.50 easy, and that would have been a $1 trade. Shit. Yeah, too bad. I mean, the first trade was pure unlucky because of the timing of the market. The 158 whatever 70 or 60. The 158.50 was much better with the market. The timing was much better. CGC, I have CGC on my watch list. The only place you can go now is the breakout over 46.38, the highs, and I don't think it's a good idea. Wait for the pullback, and maybe 46 will be in play later. That's what I think is the best thing to do right now. Well, anybody that's holding Lulu from the morning, I mean, this is a different story. The stock was sharply to the upside. Actually, it had a good entry at 156. Then it moved up, moved down, and of course now it's a little bit easier to trade it than the morning. No big pullbacks, although it had one couple of minutes ago. I'm watching TNDM. I mean, this one looks good. 45.80. Stop loss is 45.60. 20-cent reversal play. It's a big, big mover. A bit spready, but watch the daily on this stock, guys. Look at this. I think I talked about it in the room yesterday. Amazing. Guys, if you're looking for a new trade right now, I have to say you that I'm not biased towards anything. We are hitting lunch. The market is at the lows, but we lost volume or momentum. We're just not doing anything right now. If you want me to look at anything, that's the time. SQ, I think 89 will be an interesting entry for it, Nathan. 89. But if the market will continue to move sideways and lower, And this is a stock that works exactly like the market, well, most of the time. Just watch for this timing. I mean, if the market will even push, I don't know, 0.1% to the upside, this stock can be fine. Now it's 40 cents from the target. Wait. I mean, at least you have a clear entry. Wow, guys, look at the pullback on ATVI. 71.60 short, 71.20. Back to 71.60. NTNX long, actually I was looking for NTNX short, but it's doing nothing. I mean, after the gap down this morning, it moved sharply to the upside and now it's sideways. It's just not doing anything. If you like it long, 59, short, 58. Now in the middle, I don't know, it can go anywhere. I guess it can go anywhere. BUD, let's take a look at the BUD. Well, Bud is not selling enough beer. Very strong daily, very weak daily, and very, very weak intraday. That's perfect. The break of 94 was a good entry point. Yeah, you're deep in the money. You can easily lower your stop loss in the money and lock profits. Looks very good. Now finally IDTI broke over the 4260 for the third time, for the second time. Again, it's not like it's an amazing entry point on IDTI right now. It's been, I think Amir posted it 4210. It's definitely within a very nice partial area right now, under 4250. And I think it's, it's like not doing much at this point. I don't know what big wants, because you tell me what it wants. I mean, it's exactly where it was 4 hours ago. Sorry, 3 hours ago. At 10 o'clock, it was exactly here at the VWAP, and it's staying here doing nothing for 3 hours. So. Big reversal on ANF. Some of you guys posted it or talked about it, and it completely reversed the trend from the lows up over the VWAP. I'm just looking for another entry point on it. I cannot see one at this point. Walmart, okay. Walmart short, I mean, Walmart is moving lower all day. The only problem is your entry point. I mean, if you want to enter here now, ask yourself, why didn't you enter $1.50 above? It was the same thing. So if you just want to short it because you saw it right now, that's not a good enough excuse. The trend is to the downside with no pullback. Almost no pullback. Another leg lower from the market. That's that's the timing. But again, it's the trend is good, but it's not enough for you to take a trade on it. I think at this point. Billy is very weak today. Let's take a look at IQ, and actually IQ is not doing much, and the other one, I forgot the symbol, IQ and Huya. Actually, Huya is moving higher, but all of those stocks lost their momentum. JD, I will bet it's moving lower. It's not moving anywhere. It's at the lows of the year, though. Wow. Despite so, I mean, at one point it had good news, but the daily says otherwise. The daily says it's terrible. Maybe because of the US-China trade war and stuff. It has good support right now at 31. So if you're looking for a long play, Joel, that's your stop loss. Under 31, so around 10 cents of risk. What about a trade? We didn't take a trade in more than an hour. I didn't take a trade in more than an hour. EA? EA, what the hell's going on here? Nice pullback from the lows. I mean, the daily is probably not very cool. The daily is terrible. Buying into strength at 114.75, this reversal play is a 50-cent stop loss. Looks good. I mean, technically it looks good, but the daily is terrible. Well, Bank of America downgraded the EA. I mean, look at the chart. You don't need to downgrade a stock that looks like that. It's terrible. But it's obviously not a positive when you are being downgraded and you look like this. The market again at the lows. I don't know what to go for. Longs, shorts, other than Lulu. I didn't see anything moving, and ANF, both of them from the retail sector. Didn't see anything move like amazing over lunch. NTNX broke higher over 59. So those who betted on the log play gained from this one. Could have been a good entry at 59. Target is 50 cents. Stop loss like 25. That was my short play here at 59, turned out to be a long play. At 58, turned out to be a long play at 59. And again, guess where this one is going? It's like the intraday trend is definitely to the upside. The daily, after the big gap down, questionable. CRON, I mean, CRON was strong in the morning, and it's staying like this right now. I mean, it's to me, this one is a long play. It's up and sideways. Why do you see? I don't see a short play here. Unless the guys from Citron will interfere again. It's just sideways. I mean, yesterday it was different. I mean, there were bad news. It's not like it dropped out of the blue. Oh, sorry. I was talking with my mic closed for a split second. I just talked about big and mentioned that sometimes when you don't take a trade because you failed on many trades before, this one is working exactly according to plan. And so far it just does, you know. The plan was 43.40 short, and it's, you know, hopefully on its way to 43. Now you don't need to wait for 43 to short it and then wait for weird stuff to happen here. If you are getting there at 43 and it breaks lower, then you're going to make a big move. So now the next stage for okay, so A and F decided to move higher despite the trend, which is lower. And big is doing exactly what it's supposed to do now. Now the next target for big is under 43.20. But the overall target is 43. I think anybody that took the 43.40, move your stop loss to, 43.40, move your stop loss to the entry and let it ride. Maybe it's going to make it to the 43. Then you have a 40-cent partial and you're going to be happy with it, hopefully. Tesla short. Tesla is not doing anything today, guys. Anything. Sideways, sideways, and more sideways. I don't see it as as a long candidate, but question mark regarding the short candidate. If you want to short it with a stop over the view up, that's $1 risk now. Yassine, is you're trading CFDs or you're trading in a regular platform. If you're trading a regular platform, you're not going to get filled. No, you're not going to get filled because BIG was down 10% today. So you're subject now to the PDT rule where you cannot short a stock that's down more than 10% under unless it has uptick. And that's why you're not getting filled. But if you want to buy it, you can buy it. So if you're up for a long play, that is also a possibility. Yeah. So now you got filled on the way up and it's moving down. So if you got filled on the way up, you got filled a good fill. And it's moving down. This one is going to 43, I'm telling you guys. What's going to happen in 43, I don't know, but it's a 43 trade. Or going to 43 trade. Of course, CFDs, you have no short restrictions. When you trade normal stocks, you have the restriction. That's one of the benefits of CFDs, and there are many others. CFDs are not allowed in Belgium. Why the hell not? Well, anyway, it's not like a huge difference. There are some stocks that you won't be able to enter, others that you can enter, and the others won't be able to enter. So. Protection of the citizen. Well, whatever. Guys, for an afternoon play, this PAGS over 29, look at the move on the daily in the morning. This is something that has to do with Argentina, I think. Good volume, 9 million shares. And the VWAP is exactly here. The 29 trade has very, very little risk on it. 20 cents, looks good. Well, I guess you need, or the guys that sell CFDs need to lobby for the CFD. Now let them try and lobby versus Wall Street. So it's the money of Goldman Sachs or whatever. You know what type of money is it versus CFD players. It's like trying to fight I don't know, a white shark with a sardine. It's not going to happen. I mean, in the US, there are so many, brokers that depend on the commissions, not to mention the investors and stuff. It's not going to happen in the US unless Trump is in the business. I think it's not. Anyway, guys, let's look for a trade. If we can, hold on a second. BJS. I don't see such a symbol, Roy. BJS. Yeah, PHS looks very good here. Only a 22-cent stop loss. And basically the stock did not do anything all day other than this volume bar at 10:30 on news, I guess. After that, zero. So this is another opportunity for it to show if it's going to do something. Now big is moving up a little bit. Still the 43.00 target is what I would be looking for, and 43.42 now a stop loss, and this trade should not lose money, and hopefully will make the 40 cents to the target. Yasin, have a great weekend. Guys, remember Monday off. And after, August comes September. Probably better trading environment, probably. You're more than welcome to sign up. Talk to Clifton about that. I think he's the guy responsible. Amir is looking at CGC. Let me take a look at it again. Wow, CGC went through some type of a news, a spike up, then a brutal move lower, then a brutal move higher, and now it's when you're trading this type of an environment where volume suddenly moves up 4 times, 5 times, whatever. It's not easy to trade. I mean, say not easy. It's an understatement. It's very tough to trade. And you can see that the market stopped moving at all, which is not good. I will be very cautious about CGC right now. If you entered at 45.90, you have a stop loss at 45.50. Let's hope. I'm hoping for you that you don't have to go to a pullback, and it's just gonna, move higher.